Going to need to give you a trigger warning. This is a very, very distasteful subject. A Pennsylvania man has R-ed and killed his ex's 12-year-old daughter and hid the child's body in a basement freezer. So I'm going to read through the full details. It's very, very nasty. You don't have to listen to this. I'm going to go through it in any case. A 39-year-old man in Pennsylvania has been arrested for allegedly R-ing and killing his ex-girlfriend's 12-year-old daughter, then hiding the child's body in the basement freezer. The scumbag in question, his name Jason Gerard Shackelford, was taken into custody Friday the 10th of February and charged with 1 count of criminal homicide in the little girl's horrific death. Officers with the East Lampeter Township Police Department on the morning of February the 10th responded to an emergency call at the Wyndham Lancaster Hotel for a domestic disturbance between guests at the establishment. Upon arriving at the scene, first responders made contact with the scumbag, Shackelford, and an adult female. Police identified the female as victim 2. So victim 2 is the girlfriend and the mother. First responders made contact with Shackelford and an adult female known as victim 2 at approximately 6:50 a.m. The woman told officers on the scene that she and Shackelford were going through a breakup and she had recently told him that he needed to move out of her house. The woman said that she had been at work at approximately 6:35 a.m. February the 9th, the day before, when the scumbag Shackelford sent her a text message stating that her daughter, the 12-year-old victim, we don't know the girl's name, was at the house sick and in bed. When the woman arrived back at the house at approximately 7:45 a.m., she said that she and Shackelford got into a verbal argument. At one point, Shackelford showed her to the daughter's bedroom and revealed that the bed was empty. The woman said that the scumbag Shackelford told her that he had taken the child to New York and that the girl was safe. Shackelford then allegedly R-ed the woman and forced her to accompany him to the Wyndham Lancaster Hotel. Whilst at the hotel, the woman claimed that Shackelford used his girlfriend's 12-year-old daughter, the daughter's well-being, as leverage, meaning, let me do what I want, otherwise I'm going to hurt your child. At which point he proceeded to R the woman again. After the second alleged R attack, the scumbag let the woman go outside to smoke a cigarette, at which point she was able to alert hotel staff to contact police. Shackelford was detained at the hotel by police and transported to the Columbia Borough Police Department, where he was interviewed by detectives. During his interview with Columbia Borough Police, Shackelford admitted he R-ed and killed his girlfriend's 12-year-old daughter, known as Victim 1, on the night of February the 8th into the morning of February the 9th at the home in Columbia. He stated he attempted to conceal the victim's body in a freezer in the basement. The district attorney's office said in the release, during an initial search of the home by the Columbia Borough Police Department, police discovered the body of a juvenile female located inside a chest freezer in the basement of the home. Shackelford was then booked into Lancaster County Prison. The district attorney's office said that additional charges may be filed against this sick C-U-N-T pending additional investigation and the results of an autopsy. So those are the details. I've covered this topic a little late. I should have gotten around to this a week or two ago. But it's too heinous to not cover. So as you probably, if you do follow my channel, if you're a regular, if you're a long-term subscriber, if you're an OG, you know that this is the type of topic that I used to cover more often. And I've started making shorts. But I do want to continue to cover these very, very dark subjects. They're important. They're absolutely hideous, but they're important. And I don't want to let them slip by. I know that not many outlets cover these topics. I don't know why. They seem very, very important to me. But, you know, I do get a lot of comments saying, you know, thanking me for covering these topics, these very dark topics, because not many other people do. I know they're distasteful. I think YouTube likes to censor some of the channels that cover some of these topics. So it's less than ideal. But again, I just find it important to have some kind of understanding of the horrific evil that lies within human beings. And also I feel that it shows a little bit of respect just to cover these topics, a little bit of respect to the victims concerned. And in this case, there are two victims. The ex-girlfriend, the mother, was hard multiple times. But more importantly, the 12-year-old girl lost her life. She was also allegedly, or odd. I don't even need to say allegedly because the scumbag has admitted to it. So the horror that that girl faced, and she's had her life taken away, her innocence and her life. So I hope that this scumbag Shackelford just rots in prison. Maybe not even for too long. Maybe some of the other inmates are able to cozy up to him from time to time, have a nice little chat with him, and you know, give him a little taste of what he's dished out to the 12-year-old girl in question, her mother, and perhaps others. Who knows? I mean, to me, if someone is this sick, this isn't the first rodeo. This isn't their first rodeo. You know, you don't go from a normal human being to this sick in a matter of a day or two. They would have committed other crimes as heinous or similarly heinous. Anyhow, again, full condolences. Thanks.